Ever since trucks began using oil as a wheel-end lubricant, oil bath seals have missed the mark. Three main reasons are to blame. The first is that heat causes them to crack and leak oil, which soaks the brake shoes and ruins them. The second is that outside dirt and dust work their way to the main sealing lip, mix with the lube, and act as an abrasive, which wears down the lip material, causing leaks and may destroy the bearings. And the third reason is poor installation techniques. Cocking and crushing seals during installation has always been a major risk with oil bath seals. Let's face it, oil bath seals have never worked well and continue to cause fleets unnecessary downtime and maintenance costs. Until now, Dana Corporation and Freudenberg & OK are proud to introduce the Outrunner. The first wheel-end oil bath seal specifically designed to outseal, outlast, outsave, and outinstall every oil bath seal on the market. The Outrunner oil bath seal performs so much better than any other seal that it can help you prevent oil-soaked brakes for good. We've tested the Outrunner seal for more than 7 years and put it through over 14.5 million miles of on-the-road testing before we introduced it to the market. And the Outrunner seal performed magnificently, lasting up to 4 times longer than standard competitive seals, and protecting bearings from dust intrusion and premature brake replacement caused by seal leakage better than any competitive wheel seal. The Outrunner seal outseals all others through a combination of innovative design characteristics that no other oil bath seal comes close to providing. It has what we call a labyrinth design, an intricate design that prevents dust and dirt intrusion, all but eliminating the possibility of outside contaminants reaching the main sealing lip. Bi-Directional Helixes are yet another Outrunner exclusive. This series of molded ridges on the main sealing lip work at high speed to pump oil away from the main sealing lip. No other seal has a pumping action that works as continuously and completely as the Outrunner. And the Outrunner outlasts all the others by battling heat like no other seal can. It uses an advanced lip material called polyacrylate that was laboratory formulated to withstand the scorching temperatures caused by long hauls and heavy loads. This unique material gives the Outrunner the ability to endure where all others fail. And the Outrunner seal actually reduces the amount of heat caused by friction. Unlike other seals, the internal wear sleeve is lathed, ground, and polished, so the seal turns easier. Lower turning torque results in less friction, therefore less heat. This allows the Outrunner seal to run cooler, resulting in less chance of hardening and cracking of the main sealing lip. The Outrunner's ability to outseal and outlast the rest is what's behind Outrunner's ability to outsave them as well. The fact is, Outrunner seals prevent oil leakage so much better than their predecessors that replacing oil-soaked brakes can become a thing of the past. Just imagine how much money you can save by preventing premature brake jobs. And installing Outrunner seals can allow you to stretch your scheduled wheel-end maintenance intervals by as much as 4 times. Ongoing field studies have proven that Outrunner oil bath seals will routinely last up to 500,000 miles between replacements. The actual seal life you can achieve will vary depending on truck size and function, type of brake drum, load, driving conditions, and maintenance routines. Dana and Freudenberg & OK do not recommend reusing an Outrunner seal once it has been disturbed from the initial hub spindle assembly. As a result, these mileage estimates can only be achieved with outboard-mounted brake drum configurations. And Outrunner seals out-install all the others by solving the cocking and seal damage problems that have plagued oil seal installation since the beginning. The Outrunner seal's design, combined with our new improvements on the Outrunner installation tools, virtually eliminates the possibility of installing a cocked or damaged seal. The Outrunner's innovative tools bottom out the seal in the seal bore and ensure that the seal is installed straight and cannot be damaged during installation. And the tools work equally well when an ABS ring is cast or mounted on the hub surface. Installing an oil bath seal just doesn't get any easier or more trouble-free than this. And to prove it, here's how easy it is to do. Start by selecting the proper oil bath seal. You'll find an interchange list on the back of every box, so you can double-check that you've got the right Outrunner seal number. For ease in selecting the proper tool, the adapter plates have been color-coded. Steer axle plates are color-coded blue, drive axle plates are gold, and trailer axle plates are red. Also, the proper adapter plate number corresponds with the Outrunner seal number. For example, an 861 seal uses an 861T gold adapter plate. To prevent seal damage and ensure proper installation, a bearing centering tool must be used. The bearing centering tool properly aligns the oil bath seal and the bearing so there is no contact between them during installation. It is important to select the proper bearing centering tool by finding the bearing number on the inner bearing cone. Match the bearing cone part number to the correct bearing centering tool as found on the Outrunner bearing centering tool interchange sheet found in every Outrunner box. The universal handle 800T fits all Outrunner adapter plates and bearing centering tools. Remember, before you remove the wheel and hub assembly or even jack up the vehicle, make sure the vehicle is properly secured. And be sure to refer to the printed instructions inside of every Outrunner seal box. Remove the wheel hub assembly and check to see if there is a wear sleeve on the spindle. If there is, remove it using the end of a ball-peen hammer. Striking it lightly will expand the wear sleeve. Don't use a chisel or any other sharp tool to remove the wear sleeve. It can damage the spindle. After you have removed the wear ring, inspect the spindle thoroughly for sharp edges or burrs. These should be smoothed down with emery cloth. Any grooves should be repaired with filler and also smoothed with emery cloth. Wipe down the seal and shoulder area with a clean shop cloth. Next, inspect the inner hub seal bore. Remove all dirt and contaminants from all the recesses and corners. Once again, smooth away any sharp edges with the emery cloth, repairing any grooves with filler. Afterwards, take a clean shop cloth and wipe down the hub area. For proper oil bath seal installation, we recommend that the wheel and hub assembly be laid flat on the shop floor. At the very least, the wheels should be leaned against a secure structure at a 45-degree angle. We advise against attempting to install the oil bath seal with the wheel hub assembly in a vertical position. Now it's time to install the Outrunner seal. Start by placing the seal on the adapter plate with the words air side facing the plate. Lightly lubricate the outer diameter with wheel end lubricant. Do not use any silicone or bore sealant on this seal. After properly lubricating and placing the bearing cone in the cup, position the tool and seal assembly in the hub bore. Tap the adapter plate around the outer edge to position the seal before striking the tool handle. Once you have done this, gently hit the tool handle to knock the seal into position. Because the Outrunner has a rubber outer diameter, it is designed to install much easier than metal outer diameter type seals. Once the seal bottoms out in the seal bore, check to make sure that the rubber inner diameter of the seal and bearing cone both turn freely and without contact with each other. After you've installed the seal, lubricate the inner diameter of the seal with a light film of clean wheel end lubricant. Now you're ready to slide the hub and wheel assembly back onto the spindle. Be careful when you're doing this, not to let the spindle threads damage the seal. After the wheel hub assembly is pushed onto the spindle, install the outer bearing cone and adjusting nut. Rotate the wheel hub assembly while tightening up the adjusting nut. Tighten all spindle nuts to bearing and axle manufacturers' recommended specifications. We recommend adhering to the TMC RP618 procedure for wheel end adjustment and suggest using a dial indicator to make sure you achieve a verifiable end play of 1 to 5/1000ths of an inch. Before operating the axle, it is important to lubricate the wheel hub cavities and bearings to prevent failure. For drive axle wheel ends, proceed as follows. With the axle level and wheel ends assembled, add lubricant through the filler hole in the axle housing cover until the fluid is level with the bottom of the filler hole. Raise the left side of the axle 6 inches or more and hold the axle in this position for 1 minute. Lower the left side, and then raise the right side of the axle 6 inches or more the same way. Hold the axle in this position for 1 minute. Lower the right side. And then, with the axle on a level surface, add lubricant through the housing cover oil filler hole until the fluid is level with the bottom of the hole. Note that axles without hub fill holes will require approximately 2.5 additional pints of lubricant to bring the lube level even with the bottom of the fill hole. The procedure is different for steer axles and trailer axles. After installing the hubcap and making sure to use a new gasket, properly torque the hubcap bolts to the manufacturer's specifications. Remove the hubcap plug and pour lubricant into the hub through the hubcap filler hole until oil reaches the oil fill line as indicated on the hubcap. Rotate the wheel and recheck oil level and add oil if necessary. Then replace the hubcap plug. That concludes our installation instructions for the Outrunner oil bath seal, the seal that installs easier and reduces the amount of times you'll have to install oil bath seals overall. There's never been an oil bath seal like the Outrunner. The Outrunner seal has what it takes to remedy the hassles and reliability problems that have plagued oil bath seals for over 3 decades. So isn't it time you switched over to the oil bath seal that's proven to outseal, outlast, outsave, and outinstall them all? Put the Outrunner to work on your trucks and trailers by calling your nearest Road Ranger representative today at 1-800